And just like that, welcome back, everybody. Wednesday, 1 p.m. East Coast time. Another stream for you. Welcome to Crypto Before Dark. It's what we do once a week for everyone across the world or the other side of pond over there from the United States. We like to get you a stream in here too. We split it up on Tuesday and Wednesday, 30 minutes apiece. Man, oh man, has the crypto world literally turned upside down. That's right. That's exactly what the crypto market's been doing lately, regurgitating on itself in rapid form. If you haven't done so yet, folks, go hit a like for us. Why? Because the more likes we get, the farther up YouTube pushes us up the old algorithm. And the faster we get more people in here to help as many people as we can. And man, oh man, do people need the help right now. As we've watched, the crypto markets have tumbled into the abyss. Oh no. It's almost like someone here, I don't know, quite a few of us here, had warned everyone before this ever happened to potentially get in stable coins because of the worries that I had and that we had based on this market conditions. When we see sell signals, folks, what do? We sell. Do we hold assets that constantly depreciate in value? No. Why is that? Because when an asset is going down, there's no reason to have it. The charts show us over and over and over again that it's time to sell, and we should take heed to that. We should be diligent and on top of this and not behind this. And yesterday, today, the day before that, all are an amazing example of what happens when you're not quite ahead of it. So, I'm going to go right on in head first in here to the madness, okay? And I'm going to start talking about what we've got on the screen, Terra Luna. As you saw on the thumbnail, when you think the bears are done, they pull that draw 4 from their pocket. Wow! And they hit you with a draw 4. And you're stuck taking cards and not getting nothing for it, and you're losing. So what do? What do, folks? Well, you must first remove the emotions and start analyzing the charts for what they are, which is the truth. You cannot believe people on the internet. They don't have your best interest in heart. They have their best interest at heart. It's their money that they would very much prefer you help make for them. That sounds a little ridiculous, doesn't it? But if I own $60 billion worth of Luna, and if all you were also to buy $60 billion worth of Luna, I'll be able to sell mine for more later. Welcome to the social media world, all right? This is what happens. Everyone thinks that they can push their assets on you and that you'll buy them and hold them. They've been right for quite a while. It's time to stop doing that. It's time to rethink your strategies. It's time to resituate your portfolios and get them right. If not now, when? When will you do it? When's the time when you wake up and you say, hey man, it's time to stop? What is it okay to be emotional about? What's okay to be emotional about? We can start with the Charlotte Hornets. I'm emotional about my Charlotte Hornets. I love them even if they suck. That's a sports team, and it means zero to my wallet. I'm emotional about the Carolina Panthers. I'm a Panthers fan. We suck. I still love them. I'm still going to pull for them because I'm emotional about it. I'm a Tar Heel fan. I'm a Carolina Tar Heel fan until I die. Good or bad. We just had a great season, and I'm going to be talking shit all year next year. Bet. Means $0. $0 to my wallet. I'm emotional about my children. I have 2 little boys, which you've probably seen if you've been following along with me. We currently have 3 more kids at our house. Okay? We have 5 total here. I love my kids. They're not even my kids, but I love them all the same. I'm emotional about my kids. That means 0 to my wallet. In fact, it means negative. If you have kids, you understand that. Okay? We'll talk about that in the Discord as far as the kids. I don't want to put that stuff out publicly because I'm not sure they want that. But I love them all the same. I'm attached to them all the same. I'm emotionally attached to those people. Love my fiance. She's an awesome chick. She gets what I do. She allows me to do it. She understands this takes a lot of time. Emotional about that is perfectly fine. It means zero or negative to my wallet because I promise you that bitch is bougie and she wants nice stuff. Welcome to the real world. That's just how it is. So, emotions in the real world are okay. When it comes to your assets, what can you be emotional about? Nothing. Zero emotions allowed. In case you didn't hear me clearly, zero emotions allowed. Now, hopefully, I made my point. Got to learn. If you don't learn, you will continue the insanity. So take this opportunity to learn and get better. Now, let's see who all's in here real quick. That's my little mental spiel for everyone. I want you to take this lesson and remember it. Some of you got burned, and I want you to remember it. Otherwise, you will never change. And enough is enough. It's time to fix it. Now, who all we got in here? I want to say hey to everyone. I always do. Frog with a hat. What's up, brother? Good to see you. Ron Poteet's one of the first one in here all the time. What's up, Ron? Good to see you, brother. Tosaka or Tosca. He's probably friends with Frog with a hat because they were talking. That's awesome. Good to see you. Aaron Bostrom. Good to see you. John Dickinson. Have been a while, bro. Good to see you, John. Ann J. Bloodbath out there. What's up? Good to see you. Explore Mexico. How are you doing? Stefano Panonian. Good to see you. Nifty Phoebe in the house. Yay. What's up, Phoebe? Good to see you. She's been busy. She just sold her store recently. She's killing it. Thor without a Thor's hammer. Good to see you, brother. He said Doquan and UST in the house. That didn't feel good, did it? Kelly Slade, what's up, man? Good to see you. El Zorro, hope you're having a good day too, brother. Silent Sandal, that's a dope name. Good to see you. Crypto Boss Andrew, glad to see you back. Terry Brennan, Brisby. Miss Brisby, how are you? Good to see you. She's one of the first people a long time ago on Discord who started messaging me. Not one of the first, but on Discord started messaging me, asking me questions, taking video, asking more questions, posting charts, trying to learn. And here she still is. And that's awesome. We love to see that, especially ladies in the space. Not enough of y'all. Not enough of y'all. Tej K, good to see you. Squirrely Crypto bought 80-cent Luna. Damn. Okay. Flex on them, kid. Let's go. Gabbo, what's up, brother? Luce Jr., first time back in a few weeks. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Shorty Guzman, you're in the house. Miss CeeLo didn't see this coming. Yeah. Chris S. Yo, Keith, first time catching you live. Good to see you, brother. Building a hell of Luna right now. Screw it. Just heading back to $1. Right? It's $2.23 right now. If you bought at 83, then you are up 200%. But please be careful. There's no sign of recovery yet. We'll talk about that. What's up, Papa Nick? Good to see you, brother. Mel, what's up? Good to see you. Bernard Chia, what's up? Rope-a-dope. That's a dope-ass name. Rope-a-dope. That's what's up. Bernardo, good to see you. Now, let's dive right on into what I've got on the screen here. This is Terra Luna, obviously. And no, you're not seeing the whole chart because I want to make an example out of this for you, okay? Terra Luna had a great run. In fact, Luna was doing better than a large portion of the market. What I'm saying here is 95% of the market was down pretty hard. Luna moved up. Okay, so to give you an example here, if we were to go to a sporting event and 95% of the crowd is wearing blue jerseys, would you think the team wearing the blue jerseys are the home team, or would you think the team wearing the other color is the home team? You would think the blue jerseys are the home team. All the crowds around it. When you see those few outlier jerseys, the 5% that are scattered about, you immediately realize that they don't fit in. Okay? You can use the same sentiment when it comes to charts. All right? 95% of everything's down. Why are you assuming that one asset will continue to go up forever? Wrong. Wrong. You're highly subjecting yourself to way too much risk. In fact, there's a high probability that it will fail. And it did. Looking back here, while the rest of the market tried to rebound a little at a time, Luna did great. Luna moved up about 85%. Amazing. When some charts did 25%, 15%, 30%, 60%, this one did 85%. That's awesome. There's a time to stop with everything. And when you see the charts tell you to stop, it's time to stop. Right off the bat, what do we see first? We see an 821 EMA cross and a 21 EMA failure. Let's label those for everyone. Right here, you have an 821 EMA cross. This is rule number 3. Rule number 1 is when I have 2 candles closed over the 8 EMA, I buy. Rule number 2, when I have 2 candles closed under the 21 EMA consecutively, I sell. What do you have right here? That's the second candle closed under the 21 EMA. Make that white where everyone can see it. And on the order, let's move that to the front. Visual order, front. There we go. To the front. 2 candles closed over the 8 EMA. Let's make this a little smaller. It's a little too large. There we go. And an 821 downward cross. These are 2 very obvious sell signals. Up to you on what you want to sell. Do you want to sell all of it? Do you want to sell half of it? Do you want to sell 20% of it? That part is up to you. My personal strategy, when I have an 821 EMA cross downward and I have 2 candles closed under the 21 EMA, Keith owns nothing of said asset any longer. I'm done. I wipe my hands with it just like you're in Vegas and you're getting up from a table and you wipe your hands and the dealer knows you are done and you're ready to walk away. Same thing for me. When I see the chart tell me it's time to stop, I stop. Now what happens after this? Well, let's analyze a bit. We don't even have it on the screen. So let's try to be premeditated about this and look at this and say, hey, what could happen here? We have an 821 downward cross. We have 2 closes under the 21 EMA. That's a leading indicator telling us to stop. What else do we got? Let's add in some indicators. How about that? RSI. What does it tell us? It tells us it appears to be trending down. It almost went overbought. In fact, it went overbought back here in March. Rode up and continued the trend up. Almost overbought, but then it started failing the important lines here. Right here's the 50 line. Right here's the 40 line, right about there, okay? Failed both of the midlines. That's not good, folks. You want to stay above these midlines so you can continue riding your trend up. This one has failed and broken down through 2 trends. This RSI is losing strength and failing. So now you have a failing RSI to go with an 821 downward cross and 2 closes under the 21 EMA. 3 confluences. What about the MACD? MACD says sell right about here. This is a lagging indicator. It does not go first. It is used for confluence or confirmation. Confluence is too big of a word for you. However, I've got to use some of these words to sound more professional, so I'm going to use them. All right. Confluence, meaning confirmation. Now you have a turned down MACD pointing downward, heading toward the midline, crossed over, not good. All red histogram, dark red, more sellers than the day before. That's another confluence to go with your 821 EMA cross, you're under the 21 EMA, your RSI pointing down and under trend. How many more confluences you need? I don't know, let's keep going. And yes, I've already analyzed this pre-stream, so I was prepared, folks. At the same time, your 8 and 21 EMA failure happened, and your 2 closes under the 21 EMA happened. You also got a pivot failure. What do I mean by pivot failure? Pivot points tend to show you bullish or bearish scenarios. right here at the same time as the pivot line, and it fails it. It fails it. Another bearish confluence. How many more bearish confluences do you need? What do you need to make you stop here? Let's go a little farther, shall we? Maybe that's not enough for you. Maybe you don't believe me. Charts are stupid. Keith's an asshole. All he does is run his mouth and try to act like he knows everything. Pay attention, folks. Now we see some cloud failures. Lag line has hit the candles. We have the baseline getting broken downward by the conversion line. More stuff telling you to stop. 2 of the 4 cloud signals are telling you to stop now as well. More confluence. Look at the Bollinger Bands. They were kind of wide under the midline and getting wider. More downward confluence. Keep going. What happens now? We've got like 6 or 7 confluences all saying down. Should I continue holding this asset, everyone? No, I should not. Let's pause 1 second and answer some questions. All right. Luna, a trader's dream right now. Absolutely. TRX seems like an outlier that hasn't plummeted quite as badly as most altcoins lately. Interesting you bring up TRX. I shorted the shit out of TRX and I made some money on that as well. What's up, Terry? Let's see. Scott Woodall, not financial advice, of course, but I assume the play is to move all of my exposure, BTC, ETH, ETC, etc., into USD, USDT. 100% your choice. I moved into all stables quite a while back. I've been in stables for a while now, and I'm going to wait out the market until all this red goes away. This is a bear market. In a bear market, you really shouldn't be exposed to anything. In fact, a lot of stable coins are failing as well. I say a lot, but some stable coins are failing as well. Those with algorithmic mechanisms behind them, just simply not reflective of a dollar because they're backed by some other protocol, they're failing as well. Be careful. In a bear market, you should be low to medium risk at best. At best. And a lot more low risk than medium risk. I went over this on a couple streams ago. 8 and 21 day exponential moving average. Yeah, what does 821 mean? A and J, 8 and 21 EMA is an exponential moving average. If you look here, I'm on the daily chart. So this green line represents an 8-day moving average. Okay, the average of the price for 8 days. Every new day, another 8th day is created, so it moves and creates a dotted line. This is in line form. The purple line is a 21 EMA. An exponential moving average is different than a regular moving average, slightly. What is the difference? It gives a little bit of weight to the previous day's opening, all right? And this makes the line a little smoother and a little bit more accurate. It's just slightly different than a regular moving average. It's a little more accurate. That's why I use it. It's also a proven, tested strategy. When the 8 EMA is over the purple line, bueno. When the purple line is over top of the green line, es no bueno. Okay? So that's pretty common, pretty easy to understand. There's other little rules about it. You've heard me say them. Once you go back and watch the stream plus, we have an entire list of instructional videos for you to watch. And right here is the 8 and 21 EMA strategy. I will post this right here, copy, and I'll put it in the chat right here for everyone to be able to watch. Those are free videos for you to help you understand technical analysis a little better in case I'm confusing you or you don't fully understand. Go back and watch the video. So I've got this thing in replay mode. Oh, real quick, hang on. Where is the entry candle after 2 candle and a cross? Bernard, if you're looking for a short, the second candle on the 21 EMA, that's where you would enter your short, especially after you have an 8 and 21 downward cross. Do I think there will be an alt season this year? Not anytime soon, no. Which stable coins are based on an algorithm? UST, Terra Luna, Anchor Protocol, Nicholas. Any tips on how to remove the emotional making trades? Yes, absolutely I have a tip on that. Listen to people who are telling you to stop. Listen to people whom you deem smarter than yourself. Whether that's me or not, I don't care. Maybe you don't think I'm smart enough. There are other people in this space who do what I do as well. And maybe you think they are smarter than you and they know more than you. When they speak, listen, this is how I got to where I am. When smart people spoke, I shut up and I listened. And when they finished, I asked questions to make sure. If you don't be diligent and you don't ask questions and try to learn more, you're not going to learn. You're going to keep spinning your wheels. So don't spin your wheels anymore. You can learn this. If I can, anybody can. I'm a nobody. If I can do it, you can do it. That's very, very simple to understand. So many rugs and always do your own research. Ape official ETH ecosystem isn't all about changing the safer environment, blah, 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 blah. Keith explaining it. Check out Keith's instructional videos. Yep. And of course, join the Discord. Absolutely. We do this in Discord all day long. Will there be any new instructional videos soon? Yep. Working on that. The strategy that you mentioned works in Vertex on a downtrend short. Regards in Portugal. Absolutely. Where it's up or down, it doesn't matter. That's the beauty of technical analysis. It works in either direction. And I'm going to show you that now. So, replay function is on. I've got the candles on. This goes back to April 11th. A month ago. We have a short signal telling us not to buy, telling us, in fact, to sell or short it, not to buy it. Let's run this replay and let it play for a couple days here, and then we'll pause it as we go. Let's see if anything changes. All right, here we see the 821 EMA start to throw us a buy signal. We have 2 candles over the 8 EMA, right? That would mean buy. However, there's a caveat here. Please understand we're in a bear market. So in a bear market, I'm not going to buy 2 closes over the 8 EMA yet. I'm going to wait for that EMA cross to happen as well. I'm going to de-risk. I'm not just immediately going to buy every time I see the price get over the 8 EMA. I'm going to wait for that cross to happen to give me some confluence. Things look bad across the board. Why do I think this one asset's going to go up and do crazy things? That's the wrong mentality. I'm looking for shorts here. I'm looking for downward action. Everything is down. Why do I think Luna's is going to go up? That would be a upward confirmation bias, and I don't want that. I want to know what's going to happen before it happens. We almost see a buy signal here. Do we have an 821 cross yet? No, we don't. So let's wait and play it out and see what happens here. Shortly after that, what happens? It goes right back under the 8 EMA. This is what I'm talking about. Though you've got 2 over the 8 EMA, you never got that cross. So you never got any confluence to help it out. It says in a bear market, you want that confluence. You never got it. In fact, this stayed short. Look at that. Stayed short. Never crossed upward. Okay, so we'll play it out a little bit more here. I'm going to turn the speed down some. And we're waiting, and we're waiting. It's still short. You've got no 8 and 21 EMA upward cross here. You've got nothing but bearish candles. It has been, let's see, 11th, almost a month now. We're almost to May 11th. It's not quite May 11th yet. What's going to happen, everybody? Chart's showing short. What about the other indicators? Well, this one's right at the 40 line on the RSI, but it is trending down. You see this? Put a little trend line here. You can see that the RSI is trending down. Not great. Break the trend. Do something different. It hasn't, so we stay short. What about the RSI? What about the MACD? MACD looks horrible. It's broken the midline. It's pointing down. No confluences anywhere. All says down. And we hit play. Oh. Things are getting dicey, aren't they? Price is dropping. If you entered a short position here, you're doing great. You're sold back here at what appears to be about 99 cents or $1. Now you're at 64 cents. So you're up 46%. If you sold, you saved 46% of your portfolio. Do you get that? If you sold your Luna when the chart said to, at this very moment on May 8th, you have saved 46% of your portfolio. Grasp this. What happens next? Oh, things get really nasty and really start going down. Now it's May 10th. You are currently down to 17 cents from $1. 83% down. If you sold when you were supposed to, by the chart, not by me, by the chart, you save 83%. I don't need to explain that to you in layman's terms, folks. 83% of your portfolio saved is a big deal. That's not hard math to understand. We keep going. Oh, Jesus. The horror. It comes all the way down. That's the end of the replay mode. To 67 cents. I'm sorry, I said $1. I meant $100. I said $1. I meant $100. 67 cents. From $100 to 67 cents. I don't know what to tell you, folks, except the answers were there the whole time. That, folks, is a 99.26% loss. Gone. Wiped out, over, done, end of story. No emotions. If you sell when the chart says sell, you will win more than you lose. If you buy when the chart says buy, you will win more than you lose. In a bull market, be slightly more aggressive. In a bear market, be slightly less aggressive. These are simple, easy, fundamental lessons to learn. Now, how many people will follow the rules? How many people will not follow the rules? I don't make the rules, folks. I simply report the chart to you and let the chart play out in front of you. I don't do anything but present data, ever. People constantly ask me, well, what do you think about the circulating supply? Well, what do you think about the team? And I don't fucking care. I don't care about any of that. I care about the chart. I care about my portfolio. I want to see my wallet go up, not down. If I'm doing that and I'm doing well enough, did you see me on here where most people are at work? This is my job now. Then why aren't you listening? Why aren't you listening? I have no emotions about any of this stuff, folks. I want to see people make as much money as possible. I want to see everyone on here making more money than me. I want to see you doing better than me. I want to see you succeed so much that you form your own group. We have the 786 Assassins. It's awesome. I can't do it without them. I love everybody in there, and I appreciate every single thing everybody says, even the people who don't like me. I want you to have your own group. I want there to be a Old Boy Davy Discord where there's 3,000 people in there sharing data. I want there to be an A and J Discord with 3,000 people sharing charts and data and information constantly. I want to see the brains swell on everybody in a good way, not a bad way. I don't want any cerebral hematomas. I want to see everyone doing well. I want to see more money being made. I want to see brains expand. We can't do that if we continue to repeat the same failures. We have to stop, reassess what we're doing, and figure out a better way. This is how I got here. I found out what didn't work, and I fixed it. You can do the same thing. You can do the same thing. You can figure this out. All you have to do is work at it and own the failures. If you fail, don't give up. Own it and fix it. That's what every great aspiring investor or every great inspiring inventor or philosopher ever did. They failed and they figured out what their failure was and they did better. They didn't quit. They didn't stop. They figured out what they did wrong and fixed it. You think Elon Musk was always a billionaire? No, it took work. You think George Soros was always a billionaire? No, it took work. Warren Buffett took work. David Tepper owns the Carolina Panthers. He's from the trailer park just like me. Don't tell me it can't be done. Don't tell me what isn't possible. I've seen it and I've lived it. You can do it too. Thank you all for coming. I know this is an unconventional stream, but I really needed to drive home the points in this stream for you to understand that you can stop this madness and you can fix it. And you can be in front of this just like we were, okay? Just like we knew this was going to happen. Thank you all for coming. I appreciate the hell out of every single one of y'all. 64 people were watching this. I hope some people took it to heart. Thank you all. I'll see y'all tomorrow, 11 p.m. normal time. We'll go over all market charts. Anybody wants to see anything, talk about shorts, talk about other stuff. We'll be on that tomorrow for a full solid hour. See y'all then. Thank y'all very much. In the words of the late, great, notorious B.I.G., as always, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me. I appreciate the hell out of that, y'all. Thank y'all. Need anything, let me know. Y'all be good now. Peace.